everybody. So yesterday in class, I did a live drawing on how to do letters. So I'm just going to kind of do a little bit of a catch up on that. So we're going to use 1 point perspective, which we started the other day. So I've got my box here to kind of show you. The first one you want to start with is just kind of like an L shape, just a right angle, before you move on to more complex shapes. And the basic premise is just like when you drew your box, okay, just like when you drew this, this starts out, its original shape is a square, right? And I just outlined it with a Sharpie to kind of make it clear that that's what that is. I'm going to outline my L too. So what this is going to do is prepare you for drawing our furniture when we start our room, probably on Thursday. Excuse me. So just like the square, right, each corner you drew a line to the dot, to the vanishing point. You're going to do the same thing with your L. Every corner. Unless something gets in the way. Like I'm not going to do this one, right? Because then it's going to go over itself. So I'm not doing that corner. But any corner, draw a line until something gets in the way. Okay? So that's got 5 lines. Now, just like the square, right? We went up to that original line and we slid it back. So we're going to do the same thing with this. That's an original line. Slide it back. I'm going to go about that far. Okay? Here's another original line. It needs one in the back that's parallel. So slide it back. Okay, here's another original line. This one's vertical. I'm going to slide it back. And I got one last up here. A little skinny top. Okay, parallel, 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 and parallel. And now, of course, we can erase stuff back here. I need my smaller eraser. Okay, so just like the square, right? You started with a square, lines to the point, and then this shape, a little more complex, you're still doing lines to the point. Okay, you're still making a parallel line to kind of finish off your side. But can you see that this might start to look like a couch when we start doing furniture? Okay, so that's why we're doing this. So I'll do one more and then I'm gonna put pictures up of all of these. I'll take photographs and put them on Google Classroom. So I think after L we did an H shape. That was kind of the next easiest, I felt like. So I'm drawing my H, and just like the square and the L shape, you're going to draw, excuse me, a little scratchy in my throat this morning. Now look how many corners we got. We got a lot of corners on this H, right? So every corner gets a line to the point. This one, no, because they're drawing it over itself, right? This one, yes. Again, look, I'm just stopping when something gets in the way. I'm not going to keep going. This one, yes. And then all these guys at the top are all going to the point. And I think I got them all. Okay. So, just like the other shapes, and just so you guys you don't have to outline it. I'm just doing this so that you you can really see well what my original shape is, okay? So here's my original shape. I drew my lines, right? Now go up to this first line here. I'm going to slide that over. Okay, parallel. Go up to this original one, right? Now I'm going to draw both of these lines at the same time so that it's even. And I'm lining it up with this side line over here. See, 1, 2. Okay, and that's pretty much all the other ones. Because I made this really long. If I made this letter shorter, right, so maybe it would end right here, then I would bring that down and do it there. In fact, maybe I'll do that just to show you guys. Draw those lines back. Okay. So I'm going to make this guy a little shorter. Go to my top, slide it back. Oh, I'm getting cut off a little there. Now where that one stopped, I'm going to put in my vertical, and I want it to be the same size as down below, so I'm going to put that there. And then I can erase that. Now do you see how this just looks like a box? If you cover all of this up, see, this could be a box over here all by itself, just like this. It's just boxes that are attached to each other. And then now this original line, you're going to have one that's parallel back there. Okay? And there's your H. All right? So every letter that we did, actually a T might have been the next level after the L. Okay? Every corner, see, gets a line going to the point. And then that original line, vertical, vertical. All right, get a little fancy with your N. Same thing, right? Lines, you draw your N first, all these lines going to the point. Okay? A, K, same thing. What else did we do? We did a Y. Then we started getting into the curve. Now the curve gets a little... Wait until you kind of nail these that have straight lines. Once you get into the curves, see this original line, you're still drawing the lines to the point, but once you get to that curved area, you're just kind of, drawing a parallel line next to it. All right. So I'll take photographs of these and put them on Google Classroom, and yeah, let's get started.